ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GhostGG. Today we're reacting to Call of Duty Next. I completely forgot. Turn my headphones down. Completely forgot this was today, and I just noticed it as I opened up YouTube. So it just started like right now. You can see there's like this intro song happening here. So
they stand before the people as manipulators, controlling power. Now I'm on the elevator. Truth lies, we holding up a detonator. Cut the beat, go dog. We the regulators.
yeah, it clearly just started like a minute, less than a minute ago. Yeah, I was playing Star Wars.
Live from the Capitol. Today we cut the tape and open the dossier. We have a packed show for you today with an exclusive look at all things Black Ops 6, including our first ever deep dive on multiplayer.
Get ready for the world premiere of the all-new Black Ops 6 Zombies map, Liberty Falls. We also give you the drop on all things Warzone.
We're taking you to Area 99, and we're taking over 200 global creators with us.
Yeah, this happened in DC as well. Doesn't it usually happen in LA? Or am I wrong about that? I thought it usually happened in LA. And they pulled up all the the stops for their promotion of this game. Apparently, this game has a full 4-year development cycle. That's wild.
Arrived.
Ooh, damn! What a setup.
Is loading up. It's time to introduce you to Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
Oh, and then the announcers are right in the middle. Like, they're not off to the side somewhere. They're like right in the middle, and then all the content creators and like streamers and stuff are in a circle around them. That's pretty cool. All right. What do we got? What do we got? The zombies. No, it's a multiplayer trailer. Multiplayer reveal trailer. As I said, 4-year development cycle. That is quite a long time, so I'm expecting a lot from this game. Honestly, the movement is what I'm excited for the most. It like just looks like so much fun. We watched this trailer already. I think just the other day. Nice. Ah, the dual-wield pistols. Omni movement, 16 all new maps. Unsmith. Classic Prestige. Honestly, I'm so glad they brought back Classic Prestige. I remember when I first started playing Call of Duty properly, it was a Black Ops 1. And going through the levels, getting to Prestige, prestiging, and then unlocking like these special Prestige rewards, like the calling cards and all this stuff, right? Like, that stuff was so much fun. I remember, as a kid, it was just so much fun being able to actually show off that your prestige, like, as you prestige up, you can just show off.
The Season 1 Black Cell Bundle and more.
And as time went by, they lost that. And now they're bringing it back. Yes, please.
Oh, buddy, that was
like, I'm putting in hours. Let me show it off, right?
Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Golden Boy, and this is Call of Duty Next, the official reveal of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Of course, I'm joined here at the desk by Stephanie Snowden. You got the Senior Director of Studio Communications here, and man, I can't wait to see what we have in store today. Black Ops is a special place in my heart. It was the first esport that I ever got to cast, so this is a great experience, and This is freaking wild stuff.
It's amazing all around. The energy in here is incredible, but it's been a long time since we have had the opportunity to talk about a new Black Ops game out in the world.
Hell yeah.
And damn does it feel good to be here ready to review.
Yeah, I think
Black
I've liked
Ops
all the
6.
Black
We've
Ops
got some
games.
incredible
4 is probably my
developers
least
joining
liked because it
us
didn't
at
have a
the desk.
campaign, and that's it.
Today, lots of new to talk about, and even the opportunity for you to earn some new loot just for tuning in.
It's as simple as that. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the day, as you will have a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Black Ops 6 just by watching this stream. That's all you got to do on the official Call of Duty Twitch and YouTube channels. And you can see the
I see
awesome
tiger
things.
stuff.
A lot
I
of
want it.
tigers. You know, tight like a tiger, all across it. All right, folks. And now go ahead and if you're in chat as well, make sure you're out there taking a look. There's some details up there on the chats for both Twitch as well as YouTube, so you can get up to date on everything. But there
I should be
is
connected.
so much to talk about here today, and we're not. This isn't like hyperbole. Like there's a ton
Big
of stuff to
show.
dive into.
Big show. We're diving in, and I am thrilled to welcome the multiplayer team from Treyarch to the desk. We have Matt Schrantz, Brittany Perello, and Joanna Long. Guys, I get to see you all the time at the studio. I feel very fortunate for that. But we're here to talk. Here to talk about the world to Black Ops 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, well, let's
Black
just
Ops 6
dive right into
multiplayer,
this.
omni movement, multiplayer map mode, live
I
gameplay.
have something on
Alright.
the mind. I
know
can't
what
seem to
that
figure out.
is?
That might be some omni movement. Oh boy! Now we're about to see some live Black Ops 6 gameplay in just a little bit. And as I had already alluded to, omni movement is going to be the talk of the town. Matt, why don't you tell us, what we should be expecting with this new movement option that's going to be coming to Black Ops 6, because it really does feel like it is changing the game. I'm seeing these players absolutely decimate.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, you said it. They're going to be able to dive right in. They're going to be able to slide right in. They're going to be able to sprint right in. Whatever they want to do.
Oh,
Omni
Tim the
movement will
Tatman.
unlock that ability
In any direction.
in any direction. To your
Omni.
heart's desire. Omni. That's what that means.
We've been hearing about Omni movement since reveal. We got to talk about it a little bit in the direct. But today is the first time we're actually seeing it live, happening all around us in action. Matt, how do you expect the streamers to be showing off Omni movement today?
I've caught a few glimpses of some screens, and I don't think they're going to have any problem. These are all very good players. I fully expect diving out of windows, rotating backwards, and taking out enemies in all 360 degrees.
All the action.
I think this is the kind of Call of Duty
today,
game I
and you
have
can
to play
feel it for
on,
yourself starting in just a couple of days in our multiplayer beta.
Yeah,
on
that's
mouse and
right,
keyboard.
folks. So you pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans. You can get early access to Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta now starting in 2 days. That's August 30th. And don't forget to preload the beta starting today. We have the technology, so preload it.
Yeah,
Get in there.
and also get those juicy rewards.
Yeah.
But Brittany, speaking of beta,
Juicy
you and the
rewards.
team have been very busy because you're talking about maps. We got a lot of them lined up for launch. Let's take a look.
We got all the maps.
We've got maps.
Yeah.
We've got maps.
Oh
We've
my
got-
goodness, you got every map. That's
got-
awesome.
Oh, Protocol,
We got
Payback,
16 brand new
Skyline,
maps
Low
at
Town,
launch.
Subsonic, Rewind,
All
Scud,
brand new, and we're gonna
Red
be
Card,
playing
Babylon,
8
Dirt,
at the beta. So that's
Derelict,
5 cores,
Barracuda,
56, and
Barracuda.
3 of our strike maps.
Oh shit, there's a few.
That is a. I mean, typically, when you for the beta,
Take out Gala Pit.
1 or 2 maps. You look a couple
I missed 2
morsels.
names
It's
there.
going
You got
in.
8.
Big offering.
Yeah,
You're going
and
in.
you guys,
Come play.
Huge.
you're going to see these here today. Brittany, is there one beta map you think folks are going to be really excited
Because these are the
about
ones that are going to be in the
I mean,
beta.
there's
Okay.
not just one. They're all going to be great. Getting a hands-on look so that you can.
But that's quite a bit of maps
practice
for a
when the
beta.
game comes
It gives you
out,
good,
but I'm personally
good
really
selection.
excited for players to play Skyline. I've been slaying really hard on that one in Hardpoint, and you got to dive into the pool.
Yeah. Omni movement, the pool, match.
I think 8 maps is good for a beta.
It's giving me some.
It gives you enough maps to actually go through and not have like this,
I like that.
like
I
the
like the way it looks. Right.
repeat
Now, we're talking
over
about
and over
maps here,
again.
but I love me some modes. Let's talk about some modes here, because we got a nice mix of modes that are going to be coming for the streamers to play, for the people at home to be able to play in the beta. But Joanna, there is one mode in particular that has caught my eye when I was looking through the menu, and that was Kill Order.
Yes.
What's Kill Order?
Yes, Kill Order is our new mode for Black Ops
Oh,
6.
oops.
It's a
Oh,
combination
no, my coffee's
of
out.
player and objective mode. Every team will have their own high-value target, and is the key to their victory. Each team will want to protect their high-value target, aka HVT, while attacking the enemy's HVT. Any elimination will count towards their team's score, but you will get more score if your HVT gets a kill and you eliminate the enemy's HVT.
So you get to be aggressive or defensive.
Exactly.
However you want to pick your poison.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite modes so far in Black Ops 6. We've had a lot of fun play testing it. I've seen people getting pretty rowdy in the pit at the studio over this. And if you're selected as HVT, you're actually going to get some unique bonuses, right?
Correct. You will get a bit of more perks as the HVT. You get a bit of extra protection with armor plates, and you can see enemies with directional indicators on their minimap.
Okay, so you can be a little bit of a shot caller.
Yes,
for
exactly.
your team, or not, and be a terrible friend and not call things out.
Turtle up,
just
be
turtle
aggressive, whatever you want to do.
It's a good way to know who really has your back. Let's be honest.
I know that my friends will not call things out for me. And they will want me to suffer.
Your ride or dies, you really are.
Yeah, truly.
Oh, Legion.
Now, let's talk about, because obviously you have all the maps you can play kill order on. Is there one map in particular that stands out to you that people should be looking out for in the beta?
I mean, you talked about aggressive players. I'm definitely a more aggressive, high-value target. The game is telling me I'm important, so I gotta.
The game's telling you you're a high-value girl.
I gotta show it off. So I really like Babylon for that one. Just you're in the action. As the HVT, it's easy to just go around, rack up the kills.
Ooh, all right.
Some say aggressive, some say careless.
Yeah. I err on the side of carelessness for sure.
We've got plenty of new modes as well as fan favorites returning at launch and into the live seasons. We're only talking about kill order here today because it's in the beta. But Joanna, what can you give us a little taste of in terms of modes for launch?
Yeah, of course. We took a hard look at every mode in our portfolio, whether it's your traditional core modes or new modes like Kill Order. And for example, in Domination, we are bringing back objective zones.
Yeah.
Having it as zones allows players to have a bit more space for
So it's not the plague.
engagements battling over A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Another thing we took a look at is hardpoint. And what we did there, we basically added numbers to our objective icons to make it easier for players to call them out to teammates and to help players to remember and understand the specific rotations of the zones.
Yeah.
So
Sweats rejoice.
Yeah. Esports gang's excited. In terms of what other modes and newness and maps, Brittany, what have you got for us in the live seasons?
I mean, we're
just a little hint, Talk to me.
Still cooking.
we are still cooking. We've been told players want maps, so
I hear that is
I
a
read
thing.
it on the internet.
We're making a lot.
That must mean it's true.
We've got new things cooking up, and we're also excited to revisit some fan favorites from the Black Ops universe.
Matt, fan favorites.
Yeah, I mean,
fan favorites, you say?
There are certain maps where it just wouldn't be a Black Ops game without. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, Nuketown.
Well, stay tuned later in the show. We might get
They need to have Nuketown.
All right.
Remember when Nuketown and back in the classic Black Ops games were DLC maps that you have to have a code to play them?
So much goodness to go around. We're about to kick off our live multiplayer gameplay any minute now.
Okay, so multiplayer zombies, Area 99 new map premiere with Treyarch live gameplay, and mobile.
We're gonna round out our live gameplay with a look at Warzone on the all-new Resurgence map. Also, we'll be hearing from our friends over at the mobile team towards the end of the show.
We'll probably watch up to Area 99 because I don't really care about mobile.
Of Call of Duty, so you don't want to go anywhere for that one. And now it is time to dive into some Black Ops 6 multiplayer gameplay.
All right.
We'll be back at the desk in just a little bit with the developers of Treyarch to talk more about classic prestige, weapons, and so much more. But until then, we got two great casters to guide us through the action. We got Miles and Puckett standing by. Fellas, take it away.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy. That is right, folks. We are here in DC. Call of Duty Next has now begun, and we get to kick off this degustation, Chris, with some multiplayer.
Yes,
but I think the most fun part of today for us is the playground we have to work with. Oh, let's get it, baby.
Look at this incredible circle, guys. We're going to be playing in here all week long. And, of course, Miles, we are going to be breaking down all of the multiplayer. We're starting here with some classic 6v6, and that's got me all kinds of excited because it's been too long.
Oh, the live stream's going to shit. Oh, no.
It has been a minute, of course, Cold War
Oh,
was
there
the
we
last
go.
time I got in there. But ladies and gentlemen, we start things off with the man who was always going to break it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, the live stream's kind of gone to shit.
And an absolute demon on the sticks, Chris.
That's right. This man just won Worlds a few months ago, already gearing up for the new game.
Oh, that dive was nice.
Show showcase just the potential of Omni movement, there's no better screen than this.
So the third kill we get to see him do is a diving forward headshot there. Again, like, this is what you wanted to see. The man's going to be airborne most of the time. If he's not in the air, he's on his knees, slip sliding around. This is a difficult man to deal with, Chris.
He's on his knees. Come on, bro. You gotta do him like that. Come on.
The question is, how long before he gets fully streaked out? It's been, what, 60 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the UAV, counter UAV, and it looks like the helper helo is going to be his last streak. So, look, guys, it's a Black Ops game. You know what to look for when it comes to crazy weapons. We've got some awesome streaks being used here. And this man, backwards, forwards, you name it, whatever direction he's going, he's diving.
Let's switch it up, taking it over to MZ, who seems to be on the losing end of some fights. But what we love about MZ, never afraid to bring out the sniper rifle at all ranges.
Every Call of Duty I've watched MZ play has just been a sniper fest. Now, she's sprinting already. She's using Omni movement to go side to side, left to right. She's getting ready for a big dive. Everyone wants to find that mega moment where you just get to fly through the air, hit that shot, forward, backwards, doesn't matter. This is Call of Duty on absolute roids.
And this seems to be a perfect spot for her to just go to town. That is back-to-back, making it 3 straight kills, starting to unlock those streaks, and this is just going to get even easier for her.
MZ, again, want to see some snips. Hit a stim. Can we dive? Come on. Get it.
Oh.
It counts. Flying through the air. Check this out, folks.
Oh, hit marker.
The people are watching.
Damn, he chowed as well. Damn.
We got to take our screen over to the man representing the greatest team in the history of the sport, Tim the Tapman and his 88 Lamb.
A man who will not be hitting any airborne snipes, but he's going to do something. Let's go, Tim. What have we got?
I can't wait to see him in Zombies, where gravity is actually going to be on his side. No spoilers yet, but this stuff gets exciting.
True.
Don't do like that. Come on.
A school of flopper on your screen, folks. Tim, though, having a good time here in DC. He's got a tough lobby. I mean, let's face it, Legion's on his team, Kane Brown's on his team as well. I wonder if he's got any pros to help him out.
I love that. Kane Brown making his way back here for Black Ops 6. He hosted Tim the Tapman's tailgate party. Awesome to see him there. And Tim gonna fall once again on screen, but we did see Legion with a little pop-up performance, and now it's Jay Smooth's turn here from the Nuke Squad.
I mean, I wonder if anyone's running the intelligent movement system here, where, again, you could do things like automatically mantle, automatically slide under, you know, obstacles. It really just allows players to feel a little bit more fluid on the map, not have to use as many button inputs. This is something you can toggle on and off as well, so don't worry, folks. For those of you who are like, that sounds OP, that's not a problem here, boys and girls.
Tim, solid shots once again, and he is trying to get the angle, taking the corner a little too tight there. 0.73 KD, take me off his screen and show me Hutch.
Hutch, one of the older players here in DC. And he's having himself a decent time so far. We had questions, Chris. I mean, are the old guys going to be able to hang in this game? And I think the answer is, you're hot.
Yeah, I asked Hutch if he was going to run for president. He said he's a little bit busy with Black Ops 6 dropping here this week for the beta. But I can't wait to see the old guard returning here. Classic gameplay meets some brand new movement. And you know Hutch is fired up to try it out.
I mean, we've seen some slides already, and you can see how fluid the game is. I mean, one of the things we've been talking about constantly with the creators who have been here in DC for a while is, what does it feel like? Does it feel like a Black Ops game?
One of the other
it feels so good just moving around the map. It's natural. My first thing I did was dive on my back, though. And I thought it was so dope that you had to challenge me, and I was already aiming where your head's going to be.
Chris Puckett, supine, prone, fighting kills, Hutch on the right-hand side.
I'm really good at it.
Chris and I,
Should we do another lap?
We can do another lap. I don't want to do too many laps because it's going to get hot in here real quick. But ladies and gentlemen, this stage, an absolute delight. We've got creators all around us here. DC is absolutely out of control.
Who thought that we deserved to be in a museum today? Shout out to whoever put this one together. Yes, everybody, welcome in to Black Ops 6 multiplayer, and let's show you what's going on with Hazardous.
One carve of Trey and Jay. Oh my God. Methods don't let me do it. He did. Thank God. Schrödinger Lee now on the other side, and it looks like he's the HVT for his team right now, so picking up a lot of points here. Again, it's a dub. It's the first dub we've seen of the day.
We've got multiple different game modes. You saw MZ was playing domination. There's a little bit of the high value target. You're going to score more when you're the HVT. You also get a little bit of body armor that I found went a very long way.
It does, while you're highlighted red in game, so everyone knows.
Yeah, this is such a fast-paced game. Like, you're just going to be jumping and moving all over the place.
He nearly hitting the old Omni movement dive. Hitting nothing but shots there. Another one of the SMGs.
That's what I'm excited for. I like the fast movement.
Much fun.
Because once you get into the flow, you're just fucking, you turn off your brain and you just start moving around. I mean, this is the political capital of the United States. I mean, it's the capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. But
welcome back, everyone, to the desk.
Perfect for a
now. We've got more from the Treyarch
game like this.
Amazing humans to talk about Black Ops 6. We got Pablo Ortiz, Matt Schrantz, and Lawrence Metten to dive into everything. Yet again, I used it. I used dive again.
Dive. Let's
you know
do
what?
It.
It fits with Omni.
Whatever you want to do.
I was seeing a lot of people do diving over there. That was wild.
It works.
The amount of craziness that we were seeing from our players was absolutely incredible. This game is. I'm stoked.
Thanks to Nicholas and Allie and Pocket, we've already got a meta conversation going, so we have no one better to talk about that than Pablo. We know the players can't wait to get their hands on the Black Ops 6 weapons in the beta. We've been seeing them in action. I've heard a little love for the Tonto, the XM4, the Jackal. We're going to get into that a little bit, but what was your general approach to designing the weapons for this game?
Yeah, on a high level, we really wanted the gunplay to be super tight, really fluid with all the movement that we have going on as well, but still hitting that high fidelity, like best looking weapons that we've ever done.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth, though, man? They look fantastic.
Well, we did see some of the inspect animations, too, and they are fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're looking and feeling great. And, yeah, a lot of variety, too. That was a big goal for us, making sure that every weapon has its own distinct identity, you know, audio, visuals, the mechanics, all of that. So you're going to see a lot of classics returning, like the XM4, better than ever before. But it's Black Ops, so operators are getting their hands on a lot of experimental prototype weapons as well, and those start getting a little more out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of prototypes, we have some weapons coming at launch in Black Ops 6 that are completely new to Call of Duty, all new to the franchise, never been in a game before. That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and really just comes back to the weapons team having a blast exploring and capturing that 90s essence, which is pretty untapped for the franchise.
Yeah, we've never been to the 90s before. God.
Guys, we're very well versed in the 90s.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, personal experience.
Don't date us now.
Hey, I'm on this conversation too, okay?
So at launch, you know, 12 of our weapons players will be seeing for the very first time ever in Call of Duty, which is awesome. And you're gonna get to play with a bunch of those in the beta as well.
Are they? So we will be able to mess around with those in the beta.
Yes,
okay.
I know people. I've seen a lot of Jackal PDWs.
Okay.
The Vault Edition floating around out there in the stream, and that weapon's amazing if you love playing aggressively, rushing objectives.
Again.
Yeah, if you're a little impatient like me.
Gun.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I want to see it in action later today too, not just an MP, but very exciting.
Yeah. No, absolutely awesome. But I mean, there's even more to talk about too, right? Because you know, you guys are also approaching things differently with attachments as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. No, this is really excited about where we landed with attachments this time around. Kind of two core pillars, right? The first was attachments should always feel really good to equip, make your weapon better, right? And the second pillar was
gunsmith, baby, look at that.
Players' confidence and clarity, so that they, you know, feel like they can.
So I'm just doing some random stuff on my PC as we watch this.
Their own builds without having to go online and look something up.
Yeah, you're kind of you want to empower people to have the confidence to build their own loadout, use those attachments, know what they're doing. I think that it's awesome, and we're gonna hopefully see a lot of customization here at Call of Duty Next today.
Yeah, now what else should we know about attachments here? Like, because I feel like there's more than meets the eye with all this stuff.
Yeah, so I mean,
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
There's way fewer cons across the board, and attachments are more focused on providing one or two big chunky improvements.
Got it.
And there's also, that's mostly consistent in terms of where those improvements will be on all your weapons, so that you quickly are getting into these situations where you're like, okay, I want to make my weapon ADS faster. I know I go to the rear grip, I put on the quick draw. It's that simple.
Love that. Yeah.
And we're going to get deep into weapon progression with Lawrence here in a little bit, but talk to us about what things are shared in terms of unlocks in the attachment system.
Yeah, so for most of the attachments, you're going to go through your normal weapon leveling journey and unlock everything for just that weapon, but then optics are going to be shared within a class.
Oh,
nice.
That's huge.
Yeah, so if you're playing with your XM4, you might unlock like a red dot or something like that, and you're gonna immediately be able to put that on your AK, no matter what level that AK is, right? It could may have never touched it before.
So some of the attachments are global, some are specific to that weapon.
That advantage to be able to get in there early with the weapon.
I can tell who here is not an iron sight stand. That's me.
No, I love iron sights. I love iron sights, but having that ability to be able to go across is absolutely fantastic.
Give me some good clean glass. That's all I need.
Yeah, well, now we got it. No matter what, as long as it's unlocked in that class. But Matt, actually, you know, time to kill is something that players are always curious about with a new title, TTK, time to kill. How did you
happened? I didn't do this.
Approach that for Black Ops 6?
It is a critically important part of the game.
I didn't do anything.
So I'll go through some quick hits, right? We're slightly
something constantly loading in the background. What's happening?
You're going to die a little bit faster than something like Cold War. We're at 100 health. We've tested a ton of different health values and around with the weapon damage, but we feel like where we're at right now, it sits really well in the world of Black Ops 6 with Omni movement, our attachment philosophy. But of course, we're definitely looking for data and feedback in the beta, so please give it to us in appropriate ways. And we will listen and assess and adjust.
Follow at Treyarch for more on that. We'll be looking for it throughout the beta.
I'm definitely very interested in how Omni movement and that lower TTK are going to play with one another. We're even seeing it here come to life too, and it's been really fascinating. And I think it's only going to just continue to add a little bit more. You know, and make you be a bit more strategic.
Yeah, I mean, it was really important to be able to react.
Yes.
Right. So we don't want the health so low that you just immediately die. Yeah. But we don't want it so high to where you get frustrated. Right. So we feel like we're in a really good spot to where you get a little bit of a dance, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah. No.
Designed with Omni movement in mind.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, Lawrence, my fellow camo enthusiasts out there are many of us. I hear you have some really exciting things for us in terms of challenges.
New camo, let's go. I love unlocking camos.
There's a lot you're going to be able to do with weapons. First off, we're bringing reticle challenges and reticle customization back.
Nice.
Okay. That's back to
Call
of Duty this year.
Reticle challenges are back.
We have an update to the camo system, and
Diamond.
as part of that, we have some really dope mastery camos.
We're seeing them right now.
Our Treyarch weapons team has really gone all out.
Dark Spine.
We are confident we're delivering
Looks
the best
fire.
mastery camos we've ever seen. In
Dark
the
Matter.
Take a look at Dark Matter here. Back and better than ever. And when you shoot this thing, it actually has some dynamic elements.
It has like embers.
And swirl and move. Really dope mastery camos in the game this year. We'll have more to show later in the broadcast with the other modes. But
okay,
awesome.
yeah. If that's just only a taste and a
little taste, you got master camos for every mode.
I'm gonna call out. Lawrence said it. The team killed it on the mastery camos. I see the conversation come up of which was the best gold camo. I see Black Ops 1 come up a lot. I don't necessarily disagree. I think we've topped it. I think we've topped
bold.
it. Yep.
Bold move, bold move.
Let us know.
Hey,
let us know.
There are a lot of cool stuff here, without a doubt, here. And these things are looking absolutely incredible. But also, something is looking equally as incredible are Vault Edition weapons, which, you know, I am very, very excited for. I mean, look at these things. They look so cool.
And everybody's running these on the streams today. Like we've seen these in
Oh, damn, looks dope. Yeah, they're
pre-order the Vault Edition.
What's it called?
You can unlock
what are they called? Yeah, blueprints. They do look cool.
Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Gobble Gun Pack,
the knife looks dope.
Season 1 Black Cell. Plus, if you pre-order the Vault Edition, you will get the chance to use these operators and these weapons.
The zombie ones are always the most wild.
Shenanigans. You're going to get to use them in the beta. So that's freaking awesome. I'm really stoked for that one.
I like Spooky Fish Knife.
Yeah,
he's trying to hurt you.
He's trying to hurt you.
Yeah, it clearly Spooky Fish Knife.
I forgot what his actual name is, but that's the one that calls out to me.
That's the name. Actually, they're
perfect. Yeah,
change it in the game. Yeah, it's awesome. Now, of course, there is one thing in particular that I have been excited to ask today, and this is the return of Classic Prestige. We saw the announcement. People were popping off about it. Lawrence, what can you tell us about, you know, Classic Prestige? Just give us an overview. What we should be expecting, because I hear Classic, I think Classic.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're delivering in Black Ops 6 and then some. So we're super excited to be bringing Classic Prestige back to the franchise. If you're unfamiliar with Classic Prestige, you're going to start leveling up 1 to 55, unlocking content for use in your loadouts. If you hit max level, you're going to have the choice to prestige relock all that 1 to 55 content.
Yeah.
Do it again, having gained a
And
little
do you still get the
prestige.
perma unlock as well, like it was back in the day?
That is back. So
Okay.
every prestige, you're going to have a permanent unlock. If maybe you lost access to your favorite weapon or your favorite perk, use that permanent unlock, get it back right away. We have 10 prestiges in Black Ops 6. Make it through those. You'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 levels to climb through.
Let's take a quick look at our sneak peek Prestige 1 icon.
So I remember having a conversation with Lawrence in our office. I think maybe we shared an office at the time, talking about bringing this back. And it's like, well, if we're going to make the best Black Ops game ever, then you kind of got to do it. And we said it's got to be a no-brainer to want to enter Prestige. And the team, Lawrence, hats off, like, absolute no-brainer, and I'm gonna try to max prestige. I'm gonna try to get dark matter. I'm gonna try to do all the things.
Yeah, I love that you've said too, it's not so punishing, that you've made it super rewarding, and like, of course I'm going to want to relock everything. I'm not risking it all, so to speak.
Yeah.
So on top of that, you know,
it's
pretty great rewards.
Yeah, actually,
talk about too.
That's the other thing too, right? Because, you know, one of the things that we always enjoy about the track and putting in that time in and unlocking things and getting stuff. So what are going to be some of the prestige rewards and just in general that we should be expecting with this?
Yeah, so we didn't want to just bring back Classic Prestige. We wanted to go bigger than ever. We wanted to build the most rewarding version of Classic Prestige we've ever seen. We have a ton of high-value skins, blueprints, charms, and more, all created just for the Prestige system.
Okay.
And I mean, we showed the Prestige 1 icon a minute ago.
Amazing.
If that looked like the World at War zombie to
Yeah, I was going to ask. It's got a... It looked really familiar.
Hint, hint.
It's because it is. And so one thing we're doing in Black Ops 6 is each prestige is actually themed after a game in Black Ops history. So not only are we bringing back a fan favorite classic system, it's oozing with nostalgia. It's going to take you on a trip.
So I'm just listening as I'm reading stuff on the side here.
I cannot wait to see what the Black Ops 1 one is. Oh, I'm so excited.
I mean, I think people are going to love these so much, but Lawrence, what happens to your weapons when you're relocking? Just because this is a new system, we want to take people through what they should expect in terms of what happens to our stuff.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be Classic Prestige if it wasn't a little dangerous. You're going to relock that 1 to 55 content, but you're not going to lose weapon progression. You're not going to lose your global weapon builds. You're not going to lose challenge progress. When you re-unlock a weapon, you'll have all the builds you created for that weapon available as soon as you get access again. And it was important to us, to Matt's point earlier, we want players to prestige, but we also want it to pay homage and reflect the classic system. And so that relock is an important part. You also mentioned the permanent unlock, Alex, so that'll help you mitigate the relock if you really
I'm
lose.
excited.
It's
I'm
still
excited
a little
for that.
scary.
Yeah, so only just a smidgen.
Yeah, it's a calculated risk, and I like that in my Call of Duty. But it really wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a couple of other things that I think you are going to surprise us with.
Yeah, so we got a lot to unlock in the game. Calling card challenges with a deep set of those. We have 100% completion cards in the game at launch. So if you complete the set in multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, you're going to be rewarded for doing so. Each prestige has its own set of calling card challenges.
sick.
The zombies one looks so cool.
We got Dark Ops challenges. You need Dark Ops challenges in a Black Ops game. So if you're unfamiliar with those are as tough as they get. Hidden criteria challenges that we're excited to see which ones the community find and which ones they maybe take a while to discover. We will not be giving hints.
Nope. Okay. Redacted. Smart.
Yeah, a lot to unlock, and excited to see what resonates with players.
So we were hearing Miles talk about a little bit while they were casting some gameplay, but it seems like medals are back, and yeah, I'm excited for them. So, you know, it seems like there are a ton for us to be able to earn as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we have over 150 medals in multiplayer. Lots of returning fan favorites.
A lot of nuts.
And a lot of new ones, too, that we're excited for players to discover.
You can see them popping up on screen.
Yeah, we've been seeing, we got some turned on action earlier.
Love it turned on.
Yeah, that's Pablo's favorite.
Get tagged in the back and just have the perfect flick.
My personal favorite is Doink, because it's fun to say and see Doink. But yeah, there's.
I like how you said, I like doink.
I do. I mean, I popped up and they were telling me some of the ones that were coming. And I was like,
kill an enemy with an impact from a tactical grenade.
That was Stephanie's.
It's a little different than stuff.
It was Stephanie's favorite before she knew what it was.
Sure.
She just heard doink. She was like, I'm in.
We love equipment here, okay?
My personal faves are we have a 1v1, 1v2, 1v3, and 1v everyone medals.
Nice.
And,
I get those all the time.
And search and destroy, right?
Yeah.
S&D, going to this, all the time, picking up those 1v3 medals. This guy's unbelievable. All right, folks. Well, before we wrap up things here at the desk, though, Stephanie, I think there is one more thing that our friends at Treyarch wanted to talk about, because I see it here on the little graphic.
Ranked play.
You are so right, Alex. And one more thing. I'm coming to you, Lawrence. So Treyarch has obviously worked on every ranked mode the last few years. We simply need to know when ranked multiplayer is coming to Black Ops 6. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so, I mean, we love competitive COD. Ranked play is in the DNA at Treyarch. And in a lot of ways, we've been building towards Black Ops 6 as the definitive ranked play experience. And we're delivering it earlier than it's ever launched in a Call of Duty game, early in Season 1.
Season 1.
All right.
Ranked MP coming
My
to
friends are
That's good.
watching. They're massive sweats. They're very happy about that. You know,
a lot of people, a lot of cheering in the room. I think when we talked about this to some of the creators in the building. But thank you so much, Treyarch team, Pablo, Matt, Lawrence.
Thank you.
Early in Season 1's a
to have
good.
you here today. Thank you for sharing everything that's
Black
coming
Ops
to the
is
game.
back.
Yeah, and it seems like most importantly, you guys are excited about it, which I think you guys are excited about it.
It's been a long
just
time coming.
Yeah,
Yes.
it just radiates to all of us. That joy is so awesome, and I think I speak for everyone in here. This game's freaking awesome.
The vibes are high.
The vibes are high. It's great. It's Black Ops at its absolute finest. But that, of course, covers our news on Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But don't go anywhere, because we have plenty more live gameplay that's going to be coming your way, courtesy of our excellent commentators. We got Miles, Puck, and the rest of the crew standing by. Take it away, fellas.
Thank you, Stephanie. Golden Boy. Wow, a lot of great updates there from the Treyarch developers. Ranked play, ranked play. Oh my goodness. Ranked play,
Race
ranked
to
play.
prestige, anybody? I will
give me
race
the
you
classic
as soon as we
system.
Okay, yes.
Just
We'll
all
partake in this.
the most incredible day of news, folks. I mean, I can hardly contain myself. But while you were at the desk, our creators have switched over to our next multiplayer section, which is a look at some of the new strike maps that are coming to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. So we're going into face-off, folks.
Fast and furious is how I describe this game mode. And I was talking with Aiden. He's saying, I think I found the God Gun. I think Hazardous might have as well.
The Tanto 22. It's got like a similar feel. Do you remember the Milano? That like...
Yeah.
And it reminds me of the ADS of the MSMC.
Oh.
One of the all-time favorites.
Oh.
You can
Before your time, Allie, but it was glorious.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little 10 years younger than the rest of you. But Hazardous isn't, and he was at that high ground for a hot minute there. Will finally get shut down, but Shotzi is still rocking this sniper rifle. I mean, players cannot get this guy down.
Oh, he almost hit 360 on him.
Going for a clip. You know, I walked over to go watch him, see what he was up to, and he said he was going for a clip, and he won't rest today until he gets a good one. I'm excited to see if he can pull
Oh, execution.
Oh! Was he on the receiving end?
We've seen a few in the trailer. The one that Klaus pulls off with the axe, like the flying. I mean, this is some visceral execution action.
Part robot, part zombie human.
All Black Ops 6.
Incredible stuff. Don't look at us like that, Alley Cat. All right,
not looking at you anyway.
Shotzi's put away the sniper rifle for a moment, and this is what I've been waiting for. Can he fry?
He got executed. He wasn't taking any more of that. He said, screw the clip. I need to go for some kills. But he's still getting taken down. Aerith is one of our COD mobile creators. And seeing her pop off here in this situation versus one of our professionals. Pop off queen?
I will say, Shotzi's in the blender right now.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Can you confirm,
I don't see any movement.
Absolutely fried, okay? So that's a good sign for all you guys out there. Wondering if you could pick up Omni movement fast.
That's what he needed.
You can.
He heard him.
See, look, destroyed. He got the best.
He's on his feet. That might be a different lobby, but yeah.
Clearly doesn't play the objective. Shout out to the 520 compared to your teammates' 1,400.
46
Got 5, bro.
And was that 5 deaths? 46 and 5? Oh.
Get a confirm over here.
Ridiculous.
And this was called the Scourge, and this thing is absolutely insane. It looks so good, and it has a high mag, so you can
ADS
just
is crazy.
slay.
Yeah, this is a Jackal blueprint, one of the variants. Again, you'll be able to use this in the beta. It just looks absolutely insane. And we saw that matching knife again. All the animations, everything looks so
The
cool.
spooky fish knife.
The spooky fish.
I'm calling it that for the rest of the year.
I'm making an emote right now for it.
What are you guys taking with you after your first prestige?
Oh, it's a great question. All of my attachments, but which one?
I don't know if it works on that.
I'm taking the jackal.
Like
the jack?
I'm taking the jackal with me.
I'm taking the spooky fish knife.
Ames.
I'm gonna just keep my marine.
I'm taking the Ames with me. That thing, we're watching Kenny use it a moment ago. Very, very impressive.
He was loving it.
Nice.
Hey, okay, Physic.
And now I'm looking out for the medals. You see the double kill pops up. I think it's just so much satisfaction as you're playing and popping 2 pieces and 3 pieces. It looks so sick.
We heard Lawrence talk about there's a 1v1, there's a 1v2, 1v3, 1v everyone medal. I mean, that's going to be so fun to keep account of. I mean, not just, for like players having a good game or even in tournaments. All sorts of exciting plays here. Can't wait.
I can't wait to see what's going on here with FIFA Kill. Now, FIFA, one of the greatest Warzone players of all time. He's
100%.
always streaming. On the other side of this, though, you have Aiden. You have Sage. Good news is he's got Jay Smooth on his team here, Alley Cat, but I feel like this might be a stacked lobby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good news, because Aiden has got a 3-piece on the enemy side of things. I mean, this is a kill feed lighting up not in their favor, but can we just talk about, I think everybody's got tactical sprint on, and I'm going to start yelling at people.
And what I love about this is they're on a strike map, so it's so close. So every time you spawn, you're just going to be getting into engagements and having to use that Omni movement to get away. As we see a dive comes out of nowhere, it's going to be better timing. Those are some of the things you're going to be able to do. You get shot, you just got to get out of dodge.
So unlike Cold War and a strike map in this game, it's not necessarily a piece of a larger map that's been trimmed down. It's an entirely new play space, but it's still using a similar art design or a similar palette from an existing multiplayer map, or at least I've been told.
And this one's Gala, so you can see small themed area. It just looks awesome. And up top, this is the position it looks like you're going to want to hold. This FIFA Kill is absolutely slaying.
And y'all can't see it, but his hair is bright pink. It's kind of getting blinded in this shot, but he's right in front of us, and I'm seeing the sun shining down on him in these shots as he's going to find 2. Has the high ground, will find a 3rd as well. Now, I didn't see him much of as an AR player, but his movement is looking cracked.
Marley 13. Having a very good time here at Cosmic. Now, an entirely different experience there, though, Chris. I mean, not necessarily being pinned down in spawn and absolutely beaten alive, but all right, Lola, massive shots.
I walked behind her earlier, and she dropped the quad feed. She's like, how about that one, chat? Everyone is just feeling this game bright and early, and she is not afraid to take on anyone in the lobby.
So Chris walks behind people that quad feeds. I walk behind Tim the Tapman, and he rage quits his first lobby after missing a kill. Honestly, I'm just going to stay on the stage.
Yeah, come with me. I bring the PMA.
And as we jump to Lola, she has the XF4 out with the red dot on. You heard them talking about it. Be able to change your reticle and customize it. That is something we had way back in Black Ops 1. It was one of the best feelings ever. So many features from previous Black Ops games were fine, re-added with that nostalgic feel, but also new. It's been so awesome to see.
Another thing as well, every single time you get a brand new weapon, the optic slot is open and ready. You don't have to level it up. You can put anything you've already unlocked in that prestige. So let's say you've got a big old sight, a ×4, whatever it may be, a nice red dot. It could go on the brand new weapon immediately.
All right, quick question for you guys. They mentioned that there's going to be different themes for the prestiges. We heard about World at War. Will we see a Black Ops 2 one? And is there a chance that I can unlock the FAL in the Cap 40s once again?
Imagine some of the best weapons ever, but we got a bunch of new weapons in this game as well. I'm excited to
What was the gun that I used? Galil, the Galil. That was my gun back in Black Ops 1.
Look at all the medals.
Call of Duty world.
Turned on. That's the one I was looking for.
I didn't know if it was pronounced Galil. That's what I used to call it.
Impossible. I have eyes on my back, and now I can dive backwards.
Did you see that slide?
I have been looking at stuff in the DC. It's beautiful here.
Great stuff coming through as our creators are finishing their first round of Strike. Everyone seems to be enjoying the fun. Alika, what'd you see in that one?
I just saw some incredible movement, and honestly, when I was listening to you guys talk about, getting your medals and all the weapons that are new, also just quality of life updates that all of your classes will move around, whether it's Warzone, whether it's MP, whether it's a private match, rank play. You don't have to keep going in and remaking your classes, and I think that is just so important. It's attention to the small details that Treyarch does really, really well.
And if you guys have been watching all the screens, the finer details, the different HUDs that we've seen, I'm liking people changing it up and making it easier on themselves. We were talking about yesterday, if you're right-eye dominant, we were moving our mini-map up to the top right. And we're like, this is how it should be.
It feels right. I mean, that's a very, very easy change. It's just called inverted. There's a lot of presets. We saw 2 that were locked for now, but there's a streamer, and there's, I think, one that you can fully customize. Could be wrong there, but
we're getting into the weeds.
Lots of different options for those HUD presets. We're getting a little teaser of some of them here. Again, it's just a new dawn, baby. It's a new day, and it's a long, fantastic year of Black Ops 6 ahead of us.
Now, Miles, you're a full-time employee, and I'm a contractor, so I can ask this question. Can we talk about theater mode yet?
I think
Do I have to wait until later in the show?
I think we can. I'm not seeing any heads. Not in aggressive mode.
Nobody's coming to arrest us right now.
There's no red dot on my chest, is there?
We're safe.
Day one.
We're going to see the best montage.
Theater mode is back.
The clips that are going to come out of this game.
When I'm hitting them jumps and flips and dives, it's going to be a fantastic time, and you get to watch it in all sorts of angles, folks. While we're going to leave our creators for a moment, folks, we do have a bit of an update from Lottie, who's roaming the halls of Call of Duty Next with some special guests.
I certainly am indeed. Some very tall special guests. I am joined right now by Keyshawn, Tristan, and Bub from the Washington Wizards. You guys may recognize them. Right, if I can reach here, but Keyshawn, first of all, Call of Duty Next. This setting, I think, is insane. What do you make of this setup with all our creators?
I didn't know what to expect walking in here, and just walking in here, seeing the environment, the vibe, and just how good it looks, it's amazing to me.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's very vibey for sure. Tristan, have you managed to get your hands on the game yet? Have you played?
Yeah, I played. It's a great game. It's like a new what's the name? New maps, a new setup, and it's very nice. A little different, a little change, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll see how much I'll get on the game.
All right, we'll see how much you're grinding for sure.
I'll grind
Bub,
for sure.
What type of player are you, Bub? Are you multiplayer, zombies? What do you dabble in? Multiplayer?
100%. Don't touch Warzone. I play zombies sometimes. I'm not really good at the game, so I just play Warzone so you can keep coming back to life.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd start being like, I'm going to smoke kids. I'm talking a big game, but that's fair. You got time to grind. Absolutely not. And obviously, we're seeing some of the incredible creators try this out. Are you guys fans of anyone's streams at all?
We've seen a couple of AMP members in here, so it's pretty cool.
Amazing. I love to hear that. And lastly, Tristan, how are you guys feeling about maybe squadding up together at some point when the game releases?
Us three? Oh, we should play for sure. We should start streaming, I think. You know, this has given a good jump start for us. Maybe we get into streaming, so that'll be nice.
Hey, you heard it here first. A Wizards team might be actually emerging out of Call of Duty Next. Gents, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day.
OBS just flashed.
Thank you so much, Lottie. We've got some of the biggest names in Washington all here to check out Black Ops 6. I wanted to ask you, though, while we're watching more gameplay, who is the greatest celebrity or athlete that you've played with or against or just watched in Call of Duty?
Oh, man, you're talking about skill at Call of Duty, huh? I would say I played with a decent amount of athletes. You know, Marcus Valdez-Scantling was unbelievable at
MVS?
Warzone. MVS is one of the best Warzone players that I've played with. I think he's great. And then Max Holloway, a fighter, unbelievable player as well.
He was really good. I won a gunfight tournament with Michael B. Jordan, with the greatest teammate.
Did.
And I went into that. I'm not gonna lie. I went into that fully thinking I was gonna have to carry him. He wasn't gonna know anything. He came in hot as hell, knew everything, had his own call outs. Yeah. He asked me a couple of questions, and I was like, we're absolutely going to smoke this. There's no way we lose. And we didn't.
Did he have an 8-pack or a 10-pack in person?
AD was wearing his own clothes.
Why were you looking?
He starred in Creed. He's a pretty good athlete.
Everybody loves Call of Duty.
Let's take a look at the gameplay.
Tim loves Call of Duty.
Tim loves Call of Duty, except when he rage quits.
He did rage quit.
He's not going to do it now. We talked to him about it.
Here we go.
No, he did it like 10 minutes ago.
Zogoro. Oh, wow. He hit that player. Look at the diving. There you go.
It looked good to me.
Go forward, then backwards. And those are some of the gunfights you're going to have to get used to in this game.
I mean, the quads on that man to hit them dives.
Hit them squats.
Look at this. This is so hard to stay alive. That was a phase player taking him down there. I'm not sure exactly who that was, but on the shift.
I want to mute this real quick. I'm going to pull up this right here. World's first nuke. Is on Twitter.
Gotta get him out.
Backfire. Nuclear. Let's go. Oh, he didn't launch it? Oh, but he got it. I wanted to see it launched. That was fucking dope. He got it. I just want to quickly show that.
playtime, so I mean they've picked it up real fast. It's going to feel difficult for them to go back to, you know, a different Call of Duty, go back to MW3 or go back to previous games. You know, we always love to do throwback tournaments and throwback gameplay in the sort of mid-off season. It's going to be hard after Omni movement.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's going to change the way that you approach basically every scenario. I mean, when you're hitting a corner and you're walking into a building, like I said, you know, when we were talking about it, it just feels natural. Like, it's new, it's awesome, but it feels natural, almost how it should be. And obviously, they've catered the maps towards the movement as well, so everything is smooth when you're running around.
Some games that you'll play in the FPS genre, it feels like you're ice skating around the map. Absolutely not.
Nice.
So what's happening here, Miles?
Oh, this is, I mean, we're taking a hostage, and we're holding on to this player as a meat shield.
Wow. Wait, that hipfire was insanely accurate.
So again, this is a new feature in the game. You're able to take these players hostage from behind. This is sort of an alternate to an execution. This is going to go huge in Search and Destroy, in Warzone. You can take a hold of players. They will take the bullets for you. You have a limited amount of time, and if you get rescued, you can be rescued by your teammates. So, and I'm screaming like, "He's got me! I'm being taken!
I got you,
I'm being taken!" Wheeler's coming out of nowhere.
Climbing the sniper.
Would you call
saving
that
me.
a meat shield?
It's a meat. I'm calling them a meat shield. That's not the. I don't think that's the official
It's
name.
a personal
I
bodyguard.
feel like I just got told that was the official name.
I like that you're a
Official
personal
bodyguard.
bodyguard.
That was just what came to my head there.
Against your will, bodyguard.
Hey, guess what? You got a job now for the next 12 seconds. That's right. You'll be guarding me, sir. Marley 13, though, thank you so much for that. And
Legion.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Legion.
Why, dude, this ADS on this is crazy.
Oh, he power punched it too.
Oh, yeah. Legion, do it. Find somebody and blow them up.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, no, he's not taken.
Leave him alone!
Oh, no.
Leave him alone!
Well, Legion turns into someone's personal meat shield as the game comes to a close. And a draw. We don't see many of those either.
Yeah.
And I love that they're just using this left and right. This is so sick.
He's screaming for help. Please, somebody save me. It doesn't last forever. You will be taken care of there. And Zogoro, look, man, it happens to the best of us.
So you just have to be aware. You can't get taken as the meat shield.
It's going to be all snipers, right? All the snipers who have been camping, you finally climb up next to them. They don't get to use tack insertion. Now,
Oh, nice shot.
with me.
And you know what? You have that prox chat out. I'm talking to you the whole time.
Oh, the whole time. Whisper
In your ear, literally in your ear.
Okay?
Hey, buddy, what you doing up here?
Do you mind if I just borrow your body for a second?
Just for a minute.
Just take some bullets for me.
All right, Zog, what do you got for me? I'm ready for some Blaine train.
Not much. Not much.
It's coming though. You know,
Are you sure?
It takes a moment
There
to
we
get
go.
used to the aim down sight speed. He's getting collats here. What more do you want from him?
Honestly, I think that was an opposite jinx. I think I just helped him there.
It's all happening here, folks. Collaterals, body shield
Attach is
plays.
locked.
It's happening here at Call
He's
of Duty
locked.
next. Unbelievable days.
Oh, what map is this?
Question on Attach. So he won his first world championship when we went to New Movement back in Advanced Warfare.
That is true.
How do you feel he's going to adapt as now one of the old guard in the CDL coming into Omni Movement?
I think he's going to love it. I mean, Attach is a guy who could run any weapon, so we'll definitely be checking him out later today throughout the show.
We'll be checking out a whole lot later on today in the show, but now we're going to take a little bit of a moment to look back. Let's take a look back at some of the best reactions during multiplayer today, brought to you by our friends at TCL. And that does it for Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
Oh, there we have it.
To a very quick break, but when we come back, we'll be back over at the desk with more of our Treyarch developers for an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. That's all, folks. Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and
throughout the
gentlemen.
show.
I think this is where we call it quits for this reaction. I do really care about zombies too much. Warzone, I don't play it often. And the last one's mobile. I really just wanted to check out multiplayer. And I'll have this live stream running in the background of when I'm doing other stuff, just so I can get all the rewards and everything. But yeah, this is where we call it quits. And man, the gameplay looks so good. It looks like so much fun, fast-paced, fucking jumping and sliding and diving all over the place. Guns look pretty damn good. The camos look cool. The progression system looks dope. The classic prestige. It's like everything I want from a Call of Duty put into a Call of Duty game, into one. I think all Call of Duties I've played they kind of have like one of each thing of like, oh, I really like this thing, but I don't like the others. This one, I feel like has each thing I like from each one put into one game. And some new stuff as well, which is perfect. So I'm definitely gonna be playing this game. Beta comes out on the 30th. I'll be playing beta on Friday. I might not be able to play Saturday, Sunday because I do work over the weekends, and I'm dead. I'm dead out on the weekends. But I think Monday I work as well, so I might not play one Monday either. But I think the beta goes from till Tuesday or Wednesday or something. And yeah, it goes till Wednesday. It goes to the 4th. So I'll be able to play Tuesday and Wednesday again, and then Thursday it's off, and then the 6th, which is the next Friday, it's open beta, and I'll be able to play that. And yeah, so we'll be a few days in here, but I might be able to play Saturday, Sunday, Monday as well if I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, definitely gonna be playing it. So it'll be on this channel, GhostGG. Like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so when the beta does start, I'll be live streaming. And yeah, you guys will be able to check in, watch me play for a bit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.